Number 10, Alien Invasion.
The reason this made number 10 on our list is because we're really not sure if there is any other life out there.
In my opinion, I think there is. Why? Because I've seen in a lot of videos, spaceships. I saw in this one video, the Great Wall, the China Wall actually. They saw an alien spaceship in the air, and it flew out of there in like 5 seconds.
See, we have no clue what aliens are capable of. We have no idea what kind of weapons they have. They could have super amazing, incredible laser guns. Yeah, laser guns that could destroy us all in one hit. Or they could have little water guns. Water guns, I'm saying. Like, they could have any type of weapons, but we don't know what they have. We would be completely unprepared. So, for now, let's just hope that this is all just a little bitty thing in a video game. And also that no elites come sneaking up behind us and trying to kill us.
Yep. Number 9, overpopulation.
You see, this one is much more realistic, which is why it made a further point on our list. Again, we have no clue if this can happen, but it probably will in the future, and this might be the end of the world.
Because if you guys want to know what it is, we're going to tell you right now.
Basically, overpopulation is
meaning too many more people come in, and then we lose lots of food. We're losing too much food. People starve. They go down, populations, and we all die.
Yeah, that's pretty good. But there's more and more and more reasons to it. Look, reason number 1. We need more land, more people, more houses, more land being used up. That means that not only will we have to cut down more trees, but that's more gas that's being burned, depending on what type of houses, and more energy being used. At one point, we'll run out of our main energy source and have to resort to solar power. Solar power is not cheap. So, we'll have to make even more solar panels, more solar farms, and not only that, but more factories burning trash, which is worse air. Now, I don't know about you, but that does not sound fun to live in.
Number 8, complete technological shutdown.
We basically set all of our lives on technology. And if we run out of it at one point, or if there's some type of worldwide destruction, then we're out of our main living source. We live off of technology. We get most of our food from things that run on gas and mechanics, and we get places with technology. Not only that, but what about oil? Scientists have predicted that soon we will run out of oil, and then what are we going to do? We have spent years thinking of new energy sources. So far, all we've come up with is solar powered, but that doesn't mean that we're off the hook quite yet. Everything is in our hands.
And solar powers not do a lot of powers. They go out at night. It's hard. You won't be able to live like that.
It would be absolutely horrid. You don't understand how life would be without technology.
It's so horrible.
You're watching this video right now, and you're watching it and enjoying it, hopefully, but you don't understand what would life be like if you had no technology.
Number 7, gas leaking into our water systems.
You see, this is one of the worst things on our list. If the gas somehow leaks into our water systems, then we will have some bad things happen. We will run out of gas at our gas stations at some point. We won't be able to drive anywhere.
But including the water. Gases will get in the water.
Contaminating it.
Yep.
The animals that drink water that are slaughtered or produce things for us,
If we eat it, we'll get the same contaminated too.
yeah, we'll get contaminated too, and we will most likely die. This is a horrible thing to think about. No, it doesn't matter how many water bottles we have in store. That is not enough to keep us alive.
Because at one point we will lose it.
We will run out, and we will most likely
Die.
die.
And if that happens, we have to find a way to purify that water. Or fix it. Or else we all die.
That is why this made such a high point on our list.
Number 6. Zombie apocalypse.
Oh, it seems like something out of a TV show or movie, but it is not. It is something realistic that could happen. It doesn't matter how fake it may seem. Zombies are just a mere virus. A virus that bites you and turns you into a zombie, but that's still something. And it would spread faster than something like the plague. Anywho, zombies could spread fast, and that could lead to total world domination
And destruction.
If you guys have ever seen Z Nation, then
No, World War Z. You mean?
No, Z Nation. Z Nation is a TV show, and in it, at one point, they ran out of so many humans that the zombies started eating each other. Now, if I were you, I would just build a bunker and live in there, because by the end of this video, you will be building your shelters and hiding away.
Because you'll be so scared.
Scared of all the zombies and all this overpopulation stuff, start stocking up on water, food, and guns.
Number 5. Modern day plague.
The plague hasn't swept over us just once, but many, many, many times. It's horrible to think about something like this happening to us, but it's true. It could happen.
Yeah, it's wiped out 1/3, I think.
2/3
2/3 of
people
generations and people.
of the population before, and think about with all the new viruses that are going around
Yeah.
there are
Plague.
countless viruses that are going around, like the Zika virus, that have killed countless people, and I don't even
There
understand.
could be so many viruses, right?
Yeah,
that could
it could
kill.
be any virus that spreads around over and over again, and we have no clue how to fix some of them. But I guess for now, all we can do is hope that this will never happen to us.
And that's why it made number 5 and such a high point in our list. Number 4. Any nuclear warfare.
We can all understand that nuclear warfare is not a game, so we have to take it seriously. You see, nuclear warfare is something very powerful. Nuclear weapons are like the newest in weaponry that is like the most powerful, like nuclear bombs, stuff like that. And there's enough nuclear power in Russia to take out the entire North American continent. This is serious business, guy.
This is one way the world could end. Number 3. Super volcano eruption.
The reason that this made number 3 is because it is even more serious than an alien invasion, obviously. Because there are so many
Volcanoes.
super volcanoes in the world, that means that are in large continents like North America. We have Mount St. Helens. I can't think of any others off the top of my mind, but this is even more serious than most of the things on this list because the ash clouds could cover most of our sky, wipe out most of the population by lack of food and vitamin D. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't want to die.
No one wants to die, but this is one way that we can all die in this world. Number 2, World War III.
It doesn't matter how hard it seems for World War III to start, since our world leaders made a deal, I guess, that we would try not to break out into world wars. But it's getting harder and harder as our world leaders have started being insane.
Like Trump.
And terrorist attacks. Since we are at war with some of the most savages, and I'm not saying that meaning snarky remarks. I'm saying they're literally savages. So basically,
like Trump, he did a nuclear weapon. Where was it, Leah?
I think ISIS and North Korea.
Yes.
So
Nuclear bombs.
yeah.
I'm talking nuclear
So
bombs.
basically, with all this new technology, it is becoming harder and harder for us to stay out of serious warfare.
That's why I made such a high point in our list. Number 1, meteor crashing into Earth.
There are multiple reasons why this made number 1. Number 1, a meteor striking into Earth, I'm pretty sure it was like 1 to 7 miles across, literally wiped out one of the biggest species on the Earth at the
Number
time.
1, dinosaurs. You heard me. Dinosaurs.
Got wiped out by a meteor that was literally probably
It only went like 7 yards or 7 feet.
miles. 7
7
miles.
Look at that.
Like at the most is what I'm thinking. And it wiped out an entire species.
I can't even speak right now. I'm so like,
It blocked out the sunlight, killed multiple animals, and plants need sunlight. Animals that we eat need plants to eat. Plants, and then meat eaters, which we probably could eat, but that's just disgusting. Probably like eating a lion for dinner. That sounds disgusting. But even then, they need to eat the herbivores, which eat plants. And if there are no plants, that means no herbivores. If there are no herbivores, that means no omnivores. And if there are no omnivores, there is no us. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't want to starve to death. Do you want to starve to death?
no. Would I? Heck no. I would trade my arm and one of my legs for food.
Anyways,
I am not kidding. That would do.
Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're not like building a bunker while listening to this video because most of these ways probably won't even happen. But we have to be cautious. So.
Yep, and that's why I made number 1 in our list. And this is our video.
Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, leave a comment on any other top 10 videos you would like us to add.
If you leave a comment, we will subscribe.
No, we won't.
All of you. Yeah, we will.
No, we won't, dude. Actually, guys, you guys all need to go check out my About page. It has an announcement on it that I think you are all going to love. Thank you guys for watching. This is PotterLover09 signing out. Subscribe to the Owl.
The city, it runs cold today. Sunshine, it is shining.